Right. DLSS Swapper, right? The one we all know and love. Uh, Now has had an update. So, let me go ahead and pull it up for you here. Now we have the ability to not only swap our DLSS files to the newest versions, because Microsoft doesn't want us to have that quite yet. Same with FrameGen files. I don't think this is new information, but now we've got this little option here to select your preset. And the thing is, with the last version, it didn't have that. But you could do it via NVIDIA Profile Inspector. But I never saw the option there. I'd watch Island Sim Pilot's videos on how to do it, and it would never have that option of choosing the preset like his did. I believe he's got like a 3070, 3080. I think it's a 3080. Maybe a 3080 Super, I don't know. Something like that. But his had it. Mine never did. So I just kind of rocked with whatever default, I guess, was. But now we have the option to choose. And you may be wondering why I'm on J and not K. And the reason for that is I tried preset K, and I found that my GPU's usage was a little higher than usual. Of course, it looked fine. It looked great. But I just noticed that for at least my card, I have a 3060 Ti. And let me get prepped here. It just seemed to... We're going to maim this person right here. Excuse me. It seemed to just use a little more power. Like, my usage was high, or my VRAM was higher. And I like to have a good, cushy overhead. So that kind of seemed a little weird. So I went to J, and it seems to be doing just fine. But I'm so happy to have this option now. We have this update. So now it's an option for anybody that didn't have that in the Profile Inspector, which was me, to now have that ability. And I think that's pretty stinking cool. Now that being said, I'm still going to fiddle with it, as I'm wont to do, but check right, left. We're just going to take off here. But I'm also curious if anybody is aware that if I go from whatever preset was stock or original, I suppose, to preset J or preset K, the newest one, is there something in my control panel or something else that I should change to accommodate that, or should it just be ready to rock? I don't know. Maybe there's something deep in the sauce that I need to go and sort out before, I throw in preset K, and that's why it's not as efficient as preset J. But anyway, if you maybe thinking that your VRAM's a little high or your usage is a little high, maybe try that. That might help you out here. But that being said, I am happy as a clam with the performance I'm getting right now. And this is a really cool airport, by the way. This is a freeware. It looks like a payware. It looks better than a lot of paywares. I believe it's Aiken Regional somewhere. Something in South Carolina. I'll show you the pardon. I'll show you the DLSS, the flightsim.to page for it, and I'll leave a link, because this will cost you a stiff $0, my friend, and that's always a good vibe on the channel of Budget Flight Sim. Cat 3 Dual is the dev. This is it. Aiken, yeah. It's a nice little airport, man. It looks good. Like I said, it looks like some payware. But we've got a little stiff winds today. We're going to see what we can do. But let's take a little lap, fart around in the new DLSS Swapper preset. I am in the latest Sim Update 3 beta, and I keep saying this. Whenever Sim Update 3 drops, I think everyone's going to be extremely pleasantly surprised. Tap the brakes, bring the gear up, and we'll get around 100. We'll go flaps out, and pitch up, climb the sucker out of here. Beautiful. Draw the power back. Around 400 feet. Start our left-hand turn. We're gonna keep a low pattern altitude today. I don't want to go too bananas. Low and tight, you know what I mean? But I'm finding just a nice, smooth, stable sim, which is always extremely fun. Ooh, we could land on this one and get a fairly heavy crosswind. Let's do that. We'll land there. I can't remember what the airport or the runway name is, but we'll do that. But Sim Update 3 is going to blow all your socks off. And honestly, just from my experience with this one, I'm sure it'll change, but I will be participating in all future betas because I guess there's a window as far as when it comes out, and you have the ability to participate in the beta, and then that window sort of ends, and I don't want to miss another one. And I said this in the last beta, if for me, in the Sim Update 2 beta, I was dropping out of it and then back into it. I probably did that 11 times, and I had no issues. So I can't really foresee the betas as such an enormous risk. And I know they say when you sign up, like, hey, you might have to, you know, blah, 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 reinstall the sim, all this stuff. And I'm sure for some people that was the case, but for me, I had no issue going back and forth. Snip, snap, you know. So I would highly, highly recommend it. And just look at all the clouds we have. Look at the, we're in 4K, 3060 Ti, recording in 1440, flying the Comanche like it's no problem. So that's always fun. That's a good sign. Look good, a little high. Aren't we always, guys? We got flaps full, gears down. We'll go ahead and throw our carb heat on as well. Low RPMs. Slowest. So we're getting slow. So the wind should be coming directly from our left side, or our front left side. I need to set up more camera angles on this plane. I like usually have them one directly under the fuselage. Oh, we're way high. Nothing that a little slip can't fix. Alright, guys. Man, this airport is so nice. I love when somebody puts a lot of time into a freeware, you know, the airport or airplane or any sort of scenery. We get a lot of speed to bleed off, but we get a lot of time. And I'm also not on center line. Ooh, just kiss it. That one's pushing us over to the right. Aileron correction in. There you go. Oh, let me show you how to get the update. Because usually a lot of apps, when you open them up, it'll say, hey, updates available. DLSS Swapper did not. So I had to go to my settings. Check for updates right there. So I'm on 1.2.0.3. So make sure that's updated, and yeah, you're gonna have a blast. If you've noticed, there's no Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. I have officially uninstalled. I don't need it. Get it out of here. It crashed every second of every day. I'm about to do a video on loss scaling and why that is no longer viable in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, so stay tuned for that. But go update your DLSS Swapper. I will put the link for this airport in the description. And yeah, go have fun. Try the preset J out if preset K is not working for you. Anyway, thanks for watching. See ya.